Vegas, Nevada, the 1991 Miss Universe pageant. Starring 73 of the most beautiful women in the world.
Good evening. My name is Mona Grudt, Miss Universe 1990. Tonight, we're in the most glittering city in the world, Las Vegas. And down there at the Aladdin Theatre, 73 of the world's most beautiful women are about to make an entrance to compete for my crown. Who will the new Miss Universe be, and how will we choose her? You'll see it all live the next 2 hours, so let's begin.
The 1991 Miss Universe pageant. With your host, Dick Clark. Co-host, Lisa Gibbons. Special commentator, Miss Universe 1989, Angela Visser. Now, here are the 73 contestants for the title of Miss Universe 1991. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Dick Clark.
Thank you very much. You know, Las Vegas is known for putting on great shows, fabulous costumes. Ladies, you have outdone them all. You look great. Just fabulous. Congratulations. Now, this evening, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Miss Universe pageant, and over those 4 decades, young women from 26 different nations have worn the crown. They've been winners of many races and creeds. They've spoken many languages, and they've come from great and powerful countries as well as tiny little island nations. Now, these extraordinary young women come to the Miss Universe pageant for the fun and the challenge of competing, but also for the joy of making friendships that transcend national boundaries. And it's that feeling of one world that we celebrate tonight. And to help me host the party from Entertainment Tonight, please welcome Miss Lisa Gibbons.
Good evening, ladies. Hey, girl.
Boy, you look great. Welcome to the party.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is Vegas, you know. It is a party. What a great audience. We have enough people out here. I mean, we could start our own country.
Do you realize there are over 7,000 people in this huge Aladdin Theatre? We welcome you all. Good group, good group. And I guess where you're going to be situated up there somewhere in the middle in your anchor booth?
Precisely, Dick. I'll be in the anchor booth with Angela Visser, Miss Universe from 1989. We will keep the television audience posted on the scores, and quite frankly, you know, we're going to dish a little bit.
And all the inside stuff the television audience wants to know now.
Well, that's right, because, see, we know things that you don't know.
You're not going to share just a little bit, tell us something?
You'd have to go home and watch television to find out what we know.
I have a funny feeling I'm going to be a little busy tonight.
Are you committed this evening?
Give me just a little taste of something.
Okay, I won't give away any of the real juicy stuff. You have to wait. But I will tell you, we're quite excited because for the first time in the history of this pageant, we have contestants here tonight from Bulgaria and Romania.
Yes, indeed. Welcome aboard, ladies.
Welcome.
We not only welcome them, we welcome 600 million people watching us by satellite in 60 different countries all around the world.
Wow, I figure if we're going to introduce 73 ladies to 600 million people, I think we better get on with it.
Well, the first order of business, Lisa, is the Parade of Nations, and it gets kind of busy out here. Do you want
would there be a safer place for me to be?
I think so.
Okay, I'll wish all of you the best of luck tonight, and I'll see you all from the anchor booth.
See you later. Lisa Gibbons, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. All right, now, it is time to meet the candidates for the title of Miss Universe 1991 in the traditional Parade of Nations. Now, in the past week, our panel of judges has scored the contestants in 3 preliminary events. The swimsuit competition, in which the girls modeled identical suits. The evening gown competition, with the ladies wearing gowns of their own choosing. And the interview competition, where each judge spoke one-on-one with every candidate. Now, the scores from these 3 preliminary competitions carry equal weight in determining our 10 semifinalists. Now, as the young ladies introduce themselves, you'll see their scores in all 3 competitions, along with a visual reminder of how they looked in the preliminaries, wearing their evening gowns and modeling their swimwear by Catalina. Now, during the Parade of Nations, see if you can spot the lucky lady who'll be chosen as the new Miss Universe. And take a look at all of the spectacular costumes and see if you can guess who'll win the Best National Costume Award. Now, with their preliminary scores, here are the 73 candidates for the title of Miss Universe 1991. And we begin with the contestants from Asia and the USSR, and we start with Miss Singapore.
Tadaha, my name is Lin Yan, here representing Singapore.
Miss Sri Lanka.
Bovan, I'm Diloka Selviratna, and I come from Paladura in Sri Lanka.
Miss Malaysia.
Apakaba, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Elaine Chiu, representing Perak, Malaysia.
Miss Republic of China.
Tadahao, my name is Lin Shujian. I'm from the Republic of China.
Miss Thailand.
Swadika, my name is Dilakapa Sudanan. I come from Bangkok, Thailand.
Miss Hong Kong.
My name is Anita Yun. I'm here this evening representing Hong Kong.
Miss USSR.
Добрый вечер. I am Julia Lenigova from Moscow, Russia.
Miss Japan.
皆さんこんばんは。I'm Atsuko Yamamoto from Osaka, Japan.
Miss India.
Namaskar. I'm Christabel Howie bringing to you the message of peace from Madras, India.
Miss Korea.
안녕하세요. My name is Jung Min Seo from South Korea. Thank you.
Miss Philippines.
Mabuhay. I'm Malu Gonzalez from the pearl of the Orange Sea, the Philippines.
And now, the candidates from South America. Miss Suriname.
Suriname. I'm Simone Foss and I come from Paramaribo, Suriname.
Miss Curacao.
Bonachi. My name is Jacqueline Tiger and I'm from Willemstad, Curacao.
Miss Chile.
Buenas noches. My name is Cecilia Alfaro and I'm from Santiago, Chile.
Miss Uruguay.
Buenas noches a todos. I'm Adriana Comas and I come to you representing Melo, Uruguay.
Miss Argentina.
Buenas noches. My name is Verónica Honorat and I come from Resistencia, Argentina.
Miss Bolivia.
Buenas noches. My name is Selva Landívar. I am from Santa Cruz, Bolivia.
Miss Venezuela.
Buenas noches. My name is Jacqueline Rodriguez. I come from Miranda, Venezuela.
Miss Peru.
Buenas noches. Mi nombre es Eliana Martínez y vengo de Lima, Perú.
Miss Brazil.
Boa noite, senhoras e senhores. My name is Patrícia Godoy. I'm from São Carlos, São Paulo, Brasil.
Miss Colombia.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maribel Gutierrez. I come from Barranquilla, Colombia.
Miss Paraguay.
Buenas noches. My name is Vivian Benítez. I come from Asunción, Paraguay.
Miss Ecuador.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Diana Neira from Guayaquil representing Ecuador.
Next, the young ladies from Europe and the British Isles. And here is Miss Bulgaria.
Здравейте, приятели! My name is Kristina Drumeva and I come from Sofia, Bulgaria.
Miss Czechoslovakia.
Dobrý večer. My name is Renata Gorecka. I'm from Český Těšín, Czechoslovakia.
Miss United Kingdom.
Good evening, my name is Helen Upton and I come from Birmingham, representing the United Kingdom.
Miss Poland.
Dobry wieczór. My name is Joanna Michalska. I am from Warsaw in Poland.
Miss Belgium.
Bonsoir à tous. My name is Katja Hans. I'm from Antwerp and I represent Belgium.
Miss France.
Bonsoir. My name is Mariva Georges from French Polynesia, representing France.
Miss Iceland.
Bonsoir. My name is Sisur Gertofir and I come from the Western Islands of Iceland.
Miss Romania.
My name is Daniela Nane and I'm from Iași, Romania.
Miss Germany.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Katrin Richter. I'm from Neuhaus, representing the United Germany.
Miss Netherlands.
Goedenavond, Amerika. My name is Pauline Huizinga. Utrecht is my city and I'm from the Netherlands.
Miss Luxembourg.
Tina Goodenover. My name is Annette Pride and my country is the beautiful Luxembourg.
Miss Finland.
Hyvää iltaa, hyvät naiset ja herrat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanja Vienonen and I come from Turku, Finland.
Miss Sweden.
Good evening. My name is Susanna Gustafsson and I am from Grund, Sweden.
Miss Ireland.
Good everybody. Hello everybody. My name is Siobhan McCarthy and I come from Dublin, Ireland.
Miss Norway.
Hello everyone. My name is Lena Maria Pedersen and I'm from Ondera, Norway.
And now, from the Mediterranean, Middle East, and Africa, here is Miss Nigeria.
Sanude Zua, I am Antonia Kogwenin and I represent the evergreen Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Miss Lebanon.
Masal Khair, good evening everyone. I am Kadesh Haib from LA and I represent the new Lebanon.
Miss Namibia.
Goedenavond. My name is Runa Liebenberg. I'm from Windhoek and I represent the beautiful country Namibia.
Miss Ghana.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Della Tamaflu from Accra, and I'm representing Ghana, the land of gold.
Miss Spain.
Buenas noches a todos. My name is Cecilia Roya and I came from Spain.
Miss Malta.
Good evening. My name is Michelle Zarb. I come from Orly and I representing Malta.
Miss Israel.
Shalom. My name is Miri Goldfarb. I'm from Petah Tikva, Israel.
Miss Turkey.
Merhaba, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pınar Özdemir. I come from Istanbul, representing Turkey.
Miss Greece.
Kalispera. My name is Marina Poupous. I come from Athens and I represent the beautiful Greece.
Miss Italy.
Bacio a tutti e buonasera by Maria Pia Biscotti from Genova, Italy.
Miss Yugoslavia.
Dobro večer. I am Natasha Pavlovic from Stella Popovi, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Yugoslavia.
And now, from the islands, here is Miss Dominican Republic.
Buenas noches a todos. My name is Melissa Vargas. I come from Santiago, Dominican Republic.
Miss Mauritius.
Good evening. My name is Andy Vijit and I come from the city of Police and I'm representing Mauritius.
Miss Northern Marianas.
Happy My name is Sharon Rosario and I come from Saipan of the Northern Marianas Islands.
Miss Puerto Rico.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lisette Pouret and I represent Toalta, Puerto Rico.
Miss British Virgin Islands.
Good evening. I am Anne Leonard of Tortola and Virgin Gorda in the beautiful British Virgin Islands.
Miss Cook Islands.
My name is Ray Machidi and I'm from Rarotonga, Cook Islands.
Miss Trinidad and Tobago.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Josie Ann Richards representing the Sunshine Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Good evening. My name is Samantha Robertson and I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Miss Cayman Islands.
Good evening. I am Bathia Christian and I'm proud to represent the Cayman Islands.
Miss Guam.
Today, I'm Javon Delicani and I'm in Barragata Heights on that tropical paradise called Guam.
Miss Bahamas.
Hi, I'm Forrest Saunders representing the 700 islands in the sun, the Bahamas.
Miss Bermuda.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andrea Sullivan representing the friendly island of Bermuda.
Miss Jamaica.
Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly Mays. I'm from Kingston and I'm proud to be Jamaican.
Miss Turks and Caicos.
Greetings from the Caribbean. I'm Kathy Hawkins and I'm from Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos Island.
Miss U.S. Virgin Islands.
Good evening everyone, I'm Everest Monique Lindsay representing the beautiful United States Virgin Islands.
And now, the contestant from North and Central America. Here is Miss Costa Rica.
Buenas noches, my name is Viviana Muñoz and I come from San Jose, Costa Rica.
Miss Panama.
Good evening. My name is Luis Michelle León and I am from Panama City, Panama.
Miss El Salvador.
Hola amigos, my name is Rebecca Davila and I come from San Salvador, El Salvador.
Miss Belize.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josephine Gold and I'm from Belize City, Belize.
Miss Mexico.
Hi, I'm Lupita Jones de México. I was born in Mexico, Baja California. I represent Mexico.
Miss Nicaragua.
Buenas noches, amigos. My name is Ana Sofía Pereira and I come from Managua, Nicaragua.
Miss Guatemala.
Good evening, my name is Elena Palacios. I come from Guatemala City, Guatemala.
Miss Canada.
Good evening. My name is Lester McLaren. I come from Augusta, Klondike City of Edmonton and I'm representing Canada.
And finally, Miss USA.
Hello, I'm Kelly McCarty from Liberal, Kansas, representing the USA.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we will reveal our 10 semi-finalists.
We are back live from Las Vegas, and this is our anchor booth position for this evening. The crowd is sure ready for a contest. Right now, let's get started. Let's see if you picked the winner of the Best National Costume Award. Our congratulations go to Miss Colombia. She receives a trophy and a cash prize. Her award, however, does not count in scoring for tonight's competition. Speaking of competition, our special commentator this evening is someone who really knows what it means to win this pageant. She gave up her crown just 1 year ago. Please help me welcome Miss Universe 1989, Angela Visser. Hi, Angela, lady in red.
Good evening, everyone.
Great to see you. We're going to have a great time up here.
Yes, we do.
I have to figure that you decided you liked it here because when you gave up your crown, you moved to Los Angeles.
Yes, I'm still here, but I do go back and forth to Holland quite regularly to the television and see my family at the same time.
That's important.
Yeah.
Now, I know you didn't start out to be an actress, but that's sort of what's happened. You've made a couple of films this year.
Yes, I did. I just finished playing the female lead in Killer Tomatoes Go to France.
A sequel! I
Yes.
love it. The world is safe. Okay.
I just shot for 2 months in Paris and San Diego. It was wonderful.
I bet you had a blast.
Yes.
Now, you've spent the last couple of weeks getting to know these girls. I'm going to really put you on the spot because you're a
I
pro.
know.
You know this stuff. Take a chance. Give us a prediction for, the top 3 or so.
Lisa, it's so difficult, but I know I have to say something if I can get above this crowd here.
Right, they're ready for some action.
I should say Miss Curaçao, Miss USSR, Miss Ireland, and of course, out of sentimental reasons, coming from Holland, Miss Netherlands.
Well, she's a lovely girl. We want to remind you the contestants and the judges cannot hear what we're saying up here in the anchor booth. It will not influence the scoring. And right now we'd like to show you who had the top scores in the preliminary competitions that have been going on for the past week. As we turn to the monitor, you can see the swimsuit category was led by Miss Jamaica, followed by Curaçao and France. In interview competition, Miss Brazil out in front, followed by the USSR and Mexico. And evening gown was taken by Mexico, once again competing strongly. Chile and the USSR, also a real strong contender tonight, but it is very, very close.
It is. Nobody really has a big lead, but you know what, Lisa? A lot of things can happen, and a lot of times it happens that one girl suddenly starts to shine out there.
Breaks away from the
Yes.
pack. Well, it's really a confidence game. It should be an interesting evening. Dick is ready on stage to reveal the 10 semi-finalists. Let's go to him.
We've now arrived at the first turning point of the evening. You've met 73 of the world's most extraordinary young women, and our judges have narrowed that number to 10 semi-finalists whom I'm about to reveal. Later this evening, we'll choose 6 finalists from those 10, and then we'll narrow it down to the final 3, and finally to the new Miss Universe. Now, during the Parade of Nations, you saw each candidate's scores in the 3 preliminary competitions, swimsuits, interviews, and gowns, and I'll now pick up the results. Thank you, sir, very much. The computer has now added and averaged these for a composite score, which you'll see on your screen, and the 10 highest scores determine our semi-finalists. All right, ladies, you can take a deep breath now, and I will announce the 10 names. This is in random order. There is no order here, okay? The 10 semifinalists. The first name is Miss Jamaica. Next is Miss France. Miss Yugoslavia. Miss Paraguay. Miss Curacao. We have 5 more names to announce. Miss USSR. Miss Venezuela. Three names remain. Miss Netherlands. Two names remain. One is Miss USA. The final name of semifinalists is Miss Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, the 10 semifinalists for the title of Miss Universe 1991.
Group of 5 semifinalists. The crowd is going wild. There are cheering sections here from all over the world. This is really an exciting night.
Yes, it is, Lisa.
And you are a pro. I mean, you did very well. 3 of your 4 predictions were right up there.
I'm really not surprised to see Miss Venezuela up there. They always send such strong and prepared candidates. And you know what? 9 times out of the 10 years, they had people in the semifinalists.
So that's not a shock. Some strong contenders tonight. It's important that you know the composite scores you saw have now been erased. Those 10 semifinalists begin tonight's competition anew, each on equal footing.
Yes, and from now on, you at home will see everything that the judges see live in the swimsuit interview and evening gown competition. So you can choose your own favorite for Miss Universe.
Okay, let's get on with it now. Swimsuit competition is coming up next. Now, I know it takes poise and self-confidence, but let's be honest, it takes a great body. Who are the real knockouts in this?
Well, Lisa, look at Miss Jamaica. She, of course, was the first in preliminary, so she will do very well. An interesting story about Miss Mexico. She was mistaken for a boy when she was 7 years old, going to church in jeans and a t-shirt. Well, I think she doesn't have a problem with that anymore.
No, not a chance of that happening with any of these girls tonight. We hope you'll stay tuned with us because the swimsuit competition with 10 beautiful girls is coming up next.
We're back live from Las Vegas, and we are about to begin the swimsuit competition. Let me introduce you to 8 of the most important people here in the Aladdin Theatre. The show couldn't go on without them. They're our distinguished panel of judges. Audience, if you will, please hold your applause until the end, and then we'll give some to everybody. He has starred in 17 TV movies and filled concert halls around the world. With 43 gold albums and fans everywhere, he is El Puma, Jose Luis Rodriguez. She was the original Broadway company of Cats and now delights TV audiences with her portrayal of Vivian Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She's Janet Hubert Whitten, one of Asia's top recording stars. She's sung to sellout crowds around the world. She's Asia's Princess of Pop, Hu Ledesma. Mexico's top box office draw for 6 years running. He starred with such luminaries as Candice Bergen and the late John Wayne. He's Jorge Rivero. She's performed on Broadway and starred in Las Vegas in the Folie Bergère show. She's now a casting director. She casts award-winning commercial scene round the world. She's Barbara Lauren. One of Hollywood's top beauty consultants. His world-renowned Beverly Hills salon caters to some of entertainment's hottest celebrities. He's Christophe. National spokesman for Campfire's teen suicide prevention program. He's best known to millions for his roles as Detective Harry Ioki on 21 Jump Street. He's Dustin Gwen. In 1976, she thrilled the world when she received the first perfect score in Olympic history. With 11 medals to her credit, she is Nadia Comaneci. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our judges.
You'll be seeing scores on the screen, and I'd like to show you just how the system works. It's similar to Olympic scoring. As each contestant competes, the judges enter a score ranging from 1.0 to 9.99 into their computer terminals. We'll show you the individual judge's name and score. The highest and lowest scores are eliminated, and the remaining scores are averaged, like this. After all 3 competitions are over, the average scores will be added, and the top 6 composite scores will determine the 6 finalists. And now, oh yes, the contestants are ready, so let's go back to the stage.
Thank you, Angela. You know, Las Vegas has always been famous for beautiful women, and so has the Miss Universe pageant. And you'll see why as we begin the competition for our 10 semifinalists with swimsuits. Now, tonight, you'll see our contestants modeling competition swimwear by Catalina and shoes by Federico. In addition, we've asked each candidate to tell us a little bit about herself. And now here are 10 ladies so beautiful they can make water dance. And we begin with Miss Jamaica.
In Jamaica, if we have a philosophy, it's no problem. We're so laid back and easygoing people that even when there is a problem, we go out and find a solution and don't let it make us crazy. And people know this about Jamaicans. And whenever they find out I'm Jamaican, they'll come up and say, "Hey, Jamaica, no problem, man."
Miss France.
Married as Miss France, I'm doing more than representing my country. I'm carrying on the family tradition because I'm the 3rd woman in my family to represent her country in an international beauty competition.
Miss Yugoslavia.
I've always wanted to be an actress. I used to put on plays for my family, imitating the old women of my village. And my mother used to laugh and call me her little glumica, which in Serbian means actress. And now that I've done some television shows and film work, she calls me, what else? Her big glumica.
Miss Paraguay.
Mi infancia fue muy feliz.
My childhood was a very happy time, but I think these are the best days of my life, because now I'm starting to define myself, to understand my likes and dislikes, to formulate my own values.
A formular mis propios valores.
Miss Curacao.
Well, I've been studying and working in Europe for 4 years, and I had a great time there. But I was also glad to go back to Curacao because it's easy to live there. People are very friendly, and it's like if you meet one person, he'll introduce you to another, and soon you get to know the whole island.
Miss USSR.
I fell in love with America the moment I set foot in the airport. If people are woman-friendly, you really show your emotions. And we Russians, I like the too. And also, everywhere I look, I see so many beautiful men.
Miss Venezuela.
La igualdad de derechos para las mujeres vino a mi país.
Equal rights for women came to my country in the 80s, but for me, women's liberation came at the age of 4. My family took a vacation and I wandered off. When my mother found me, I announced to her that I was no longer a baby, that I was now independent, and I've been independent ever since.
Miss Netherlands.
I'm living in Utrecht on my own now for 2 years already. I'm studying fashion and design. To pay my education, I worked in a restaurant, as a model, and in a gas station. That's it, all kinds of jobs.
Miss USA.
Eventually, I'd like to host my own health and fitness show and even do a home workout video. See, to me, exercise is an individual thing. We can't all look like Jane Fonda, and we shouldn't try to. Being the best you possible. That's the ideal fitness program.
Miss Mexico.
Well, I've been a businesswoman for 3 years and a tomboy since I can remember. But I think growing up with 4 brothers is normal to like wear jeans and ride horses. But on the other hand, I really enjoy being a girl.
And that completes our swimsuit competition for Miss Universe 1991.
Whoa, and they are simply stunning. Great approval from the crowd tonight. I should have warned you at home that this is a cellulite-free zone. Let's recap the scores in the swimsuit competition and show you how everybody performed tonight. Miss Mexico out in front, but it is very close. Miss Venezuela is right up there as well, and the USSR is third. All in all, high scores for everybody in swimsuit. It's understandable. There's some great bodies out there. The interview competition is coming up in just a few moments, but while the girls are changing into their After 5 dresses, we'd like to show you around the town a bit. Now, everybody knows Las Vegas is exciting, but you don't know how exciting until you see it through the eyes of young women from 73 different countries. Come on along. Join our tour. Their Las Vegas adventure began when the contestants suited up in their activewear by Catalina to rehearse for tonight's production number. Oh, you'll see later how all that hard work paid off. The girls couldn't resist sneaking backstage and playing a little dress-up. And backstage in Las Vegas, you can be anything you want. Especially a glamorous showgirl. Ice skating in the desert? It's no mirage, it's the Santa Fe Hotel ice rink. Some of the ladies made their first attempt at skating with the help of the reigning Miss Universe, Norway's Mona Grudt. Then it was off for a sock hop, 50 style. They boogied the night away with golden oldies from their parents' generation, or maybe their grandparents. At the Excalibur Hotel, the delegates went back in time to the days of King Arthur. Days of magic. Days of brave knights and chivalry. Whoa, talk about a rough day at the office. all had a good time. Thanks for the tour, ladies. Okay, the interviews are coming up, Angela. Who do you think is going to stand out?
Well, some girls stand out for different reasons. For example, Miss Curacao, with her PR background, will answer any kind of question possible. Miss Yugoslavia has a very strong personality. Miss Jamaica is very sweet and soft-spoken, so it's just what the judges will go for.
Depends on what they're looking for tonight. Good talkers, though, in this group. We know that from this past couple of weeks. When we come back, we will meet the semifinalists one by one in the interview competition. That's right after this word from Vidal Sassoon.
Now, this is the moment when hearts begin beating a little bit faster backstage. We're about to begin the interview competition, and I'll remind our audience that poise, intelligence, personality, and the content of the answers here are equally important in this competition. Now, for any contestant who feels you may have difficulty understanding or expressing yourself in English, we have interpreters from De La Vega Professional Translating Services standing by, and we'll meet first Miss Jamaica Kimberly Mays. She's 21 years of age, from Kingston. She's been a model all over the world. And you should come over here, my dear. Right here. You've been in Paris and Tokyo and all of this. You had a very successful career, but you're talking about starting another one?
Yes, I'm going to start broadcasting in Jamaica, hopefully. We're going to have 2 new stations, another TV station, and so there'll be a lot of job opportunities, and hopefully I'll get one of those.
What would you like to do?
Television broadcasting, the news, or maybe start my own show.
Tell me, if you will, what it's like to grow up in your home country.
Well, it's very different from growing up here. My brother and I, we had to make our own toys. And at school, we had to wear, most of the schools, all the children have to wear uniforms. And I think this is great because you can't tell the difference between rich or poor, and it's a great disciplinary factor for us.
Thank you very much. Would you step over here, and the judges will give you a score. Miss Jamaica. Next is Miss France, Mireille Georges. She enjoys modeling and yoga, grew up in Tahiti. She lives in France now, where she's a university student. We have a translator standing by, just in case. What are your plans for the future?
Oh, after this pageant, I will go back to France to pursue my title as Miss France, and in September I will pass my exam to try to have my diploma.
What will be your, what's the word, specialty when you graduate? Do you understand me? What will she specialize in?
Quelle sera ta spécialité?
Je fais quelque chose d'assez général en ce moment et je vais me spécialiser par la suite dans le tourisme.
I am presently doing general studies, and I subsequently will go into tourism.
This is a silly question. You walked on hot coals once in Tahiti? Why?
Yes. C'est une coutume qu'on fait chaque fête de juillet à Tahiti, et j'ai voulu essayer afin de savoir quelle expérience c'était, parce que j'estime que c'est une expérience merveilleuse et qu'il faut vraiment y croire pour marcher sur le feu.
What did she say?
This is something that we do every July in Tahiti. It's a tradition, and I wanted to try it out because I wanted to see how it felt to experience walking on fire.
You wouldn't do it again?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Would you please step over here? This is Miss France. All right, next we have Miss Yugoslavia, Natasha Pavlovic, who's an actress, appeared on stage and television. She would like to start her own production company someday. I discovered why your English is so good. You are a UCLA graduate. Now, why would you like to have a production company and take on all those headaches?
Well, I would like to dedicate it to my grandmother, who has inspired all her grandchildren so much, because she grew up during the German occupation in Yugoslavia and raised 7 children and gave all of herself, her spirituality, to all her grandchildren. And I'd like to make a movie about this based on the novel that I'm writing.
You know, any producer has to be a good salesperson. Are you good at sales? Can you sell well?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a feeling you can. We wish you all the very best and good luck. Would you step over here, please? Let the judges have a moment. This is Miss Yugoslavia. Next is Miss Paraguay, Vivian Benitez. She's a third-year law student who's putting herself through law school working in a bank. And we have a translator standing by. You are going to be a lawyer soon. If you discovered that your client was guilty, would you defend him? Would you like her to translate?
Vas a hacerte abogado pronto. Si fueras a descubrir que tu cliente era culpable de los cargos, ¿lo defenderías a pesar de eso?
Creo que mis principios no lo permitirían que lo siguiera defendiendo.
I believe my principles wouldn't allow me to continue to defend him.
Very good. A change of subject. Poetry has been very important in your life. Why?
La poesía ha sido algo muy importante en tu vida. ¿Por qué?
Si realmente eso tiene una historia, yo era una niña muy tímida y he estudiado poesía desde muy pequeña y eso me ayudó mucho a relacionarme con mucha gente y a ayudar a muchos niños también.
There's a story behind that. I used to be very timid as a child, and so I started reading poetry, and that has helped me to relate to other people and to also relate to children.
For wonderful memory. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Would you step over here, please? This is Miss Paraguay. Next is Miss Curacao, Jacqueline Krieger. She's 23 years of age. Back in Curacao, she works in public relations. Jacqueline, you said you wanted at one time to enter the Miss Universe contest because you would want to tell people about your home country. Now, you're going to reach 600 million people tonight. What would you tell them about Curacao?
Well, my island is a very friendly island, like a lot of islands. The people are very friendly to everybody, and it's always sunny there. It's an island in the Caribbean, but a lot of people don't know. And we have a Dutch style there. There are some houses with who have a Dutch style, and that's very typical in the Caribbean.
So everyone is invited.
Everybody, from now I invite everybody there to my beautiful island.
All right, let me change subjects for a moment. You're into classical dance and pantomime. Could you give me a little sample of just a small bit of pantomime? You don't need a mic for this. There you are, Miss Curacao. Thank you very much. Would you step over here for a moment? Right over here. Thank you. Miss Curacao. Thank you, ladies, very much, and that completes our first 5 interviews.
Well, I am very impressed with these girls, and I'll tell you why. They have no idea, of course, what question they're going to be asked. And most of them speak English as a second or sometimes a third language, so they really are remarkable, very poised. The next group, Angela, coming up, who do you have your eye on?
Of course, we have to watch out for Miss USSR and Miss Mexico, became first and second in the preliminaries. But we have to look out for Kelly, Miss USA, too. She brought 300 people from Kansas, and she's a great talker. And Miss Netherlands has a great sense of humor.
Very
she's
funny.
So funny.
Sometimes that much support can bring pressure for the girls. We'll see how it factors in. The interviews with the next 5 semifinalists are coming up right after this.
We are back live in Las Vegas to complete the 1991 Miss Universe interview competition with the remaining 5 candidates. Now, let's meet Miss USSR, Julia Lemegova, who's an 18-year-old model from Moscow who enjoys swimming, gymnastics, and travel. Welcome. Have you noticed many changes in your country since Mr. Gorbachev?
Well, I just can say a short example. I'm here because there is a Gorbachev, and it is it. I couldn't think even 2 years ago that somebody can go to Las Vegas to beauty pageant, and it is it.
There's an amazing thing here. 4 months ago, you could speak no English?
I love you.
That was it? No wonder you got along so well. Have you enjoyed your stay in our country?
Yes.
You were very afraid of these questions, weren't you?
Yes, I do.
You feel better now?
Yeah.
Go over there. Go over there and let the judges give you a score. This is Miss USSR. Next is Miss Venezuela, Jacqueline Rodriguez. She's 19 years old from Caracas. She is a model. And if you will step over here, we'll bring in our translator for a moment. You left home at 16 years of age to be a model in Europe. Where did you get the courage?
Te fuiste de la casa a los 16 años para ir a Europa a hacerte modelo. ¿Cómo te hiciste tan valiente para hacer eso?
Yo, gracias a Dios, siempre he sido una muchacha muy segura de mí misma y a los 16 años tuve esa fuerza, no de irme de mi casa, sino de hacer ese viaje a trabajar como modelo, que era un sueño que yo tenía.
Thank God, I've always been a very self-assured person, very self-confident, and at 16 years of age, I had the strength not to leave the house as such, but to carry out a dream and go on that trip to do the modeling work, which is what I'd always wanted to do.
Thank you very much. We were talking with Miss Russia about English words.
Hablamos con la Miss Rusia de palabras en inglés.
What are some English words that you have learned recently?
¿Cuáles son algunas palabras en inglés que has aprendido últimamente?
Be careful with my seatbelt.
Be careful with your seatbelt.
Seatbelt.
I thought it was going to be, could you tell me, may I have a wake-up call? Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Please, over here. Miss Venezuela. Next is Miss Netherlands, Pauline Housinka. She's 20 years of age. She's a fashion design student, wants to have her own line of clothes one day. What will the Pauline line be like?
Pauline line?
Yes, your line.
Okay, it will be a line what you have to dare to wear, and it will be a little bit sexy, I think. With, you know the bra from Madonna?
Do I know the bra from Madonna? Is there any man in the world who does not know? Yes, I know that. Would that be what your line would be like?
Well, a little bit like that. I love it. I won't say which designer it is, because then it's commercials when it isn't a commercial yet. So, but it will be a bit like that. But I will put in my own fantasy, and I think that's the most important part.
You know, I have noticed all week you have been very, very happy. How do you do that? How do you stay happy?
Well, when you have a happy youth, grow up as in a happy family, it's the basic for it to be always happy.
Thank you very much. It's nice to have you with us. Would you step over there, please, for the judges? Miss Netherlands. Next is Miss USA, Kelly McCarty, who's 21 years of age, from Liberal, Kansas. She's a student working on a pilot's license. Kelly, everybody else here in the contest is a visitor. You are a native, of course, and so many people have said during the course of the week, the person they'd most like to meet is President Bush. You have met him. What's it like?
It was unbelievable. I've been starstruck a few times in my life, but it was even a more exciting feeling for me when I walked into the Oval Office. He said, "Hi, Kelly, come on in." There was no introductions. He was a very genuine, down-to-earth person.
Were you frightened at all?
I was a little bit nervous at first, but he made me feel very comfortable.
You have been an extraordinarily good host. What have you heard most from the other women here about their visit to the United States? What have they asked you most about?
I think the funniest thing that they've all asked me is if everyone in America lives in big hotels with lots of lights around them.
Oh, that was their first glimpse of Las Vegas. Yes. And you assured them?
I assured them that that wasn't true, and I told them about my home back in Kansas, which isn't quite in comparison to that. So I tried to explain a little bit more about America.
Thank you very much. This is Miss USA. Would you step over there, please, Kelly? And next we have Miss Mexico, Lupita Jones, 20 years of age, 23. She's a college graduate, hopes to have her own business someday.
Happy to see you again.
I'm happy to see you. Do you want your translator? Do you feel comfortable without him?
Well, it'd be better if she...
Well, why don't you step over here and stand by? Is that all your family up there? Or do you have lots of fans?
Well, yeah. Well, they're only my brothers. No, some friends, thank God. Las Vegas is too close to Mexicali, where I live, and so that most of my friends are here, thank God.
The whole town came. All right, let's get serious. Talk a little bit about someday you wish to have your own business. What will it be?
Well, I would like to have a health resort. I call it like that. You know, in Mexico, we have a lot of interesting and nice places to meet. And most of the people know Mexico because they can have a lot of fun in Mexico. But I will try to invite the people to Mexico to have some rest in one of those beautiful places that we have. So my health resort will be that health resort where you can eat healthy, do exercise, forget about smoking, forget about stress, about work, telephone, over everything.
All right, thank you very much. This is Miss Mexico. Would you step over here, please? Ladies, thank you all very, very much. That completes our interview competition for Miss Universe 1991.
Strong interviews in this group. I always think about the parents and how proud they look, and well, they should be. Well, let's check the monitor and see how the girls did. Miss Mexico, her fans have a lot to cheer about. She is leading in the interview competition. But the candidate from the Netherlands, who was so funny, is second, and Miss USSR, who was very charming and really, I think, charmed the audience, is third. Everyone did extremely well in the interview competition tonight. We haven't been able to stump the girls as of yet. Remember, in determining the 6 finalists, the interview scores carry equal weight with the scores from the evening gowns and swimsuits. Speaking of swimsuits, these girls don't just stand around looking great in them. They do actually get wet. And to prove it, they spent a night of flashy fun, beautifying some of Las Vegas's most dazzling sights. Visit Las Vegas, don't even think about swimming in those fountains unless you're that beautiful and you happen to be, wearing one of those sashes. When we come back, the reigning Miss Universe and all the contestants will show you what glitz and glamour are really about with a fabulous musical number. That's right after this word from Navy Fragrance.
The people of Las Vegas have truly been great hosts to us in the past few weeks here, and all of us at the Miss Universe pageant want to thank them. And to honor them, allow me to introduce you to very distinguished people here. The Mayor of Las Vegas, the Honorable Ron Lurie, and Frank Sain, Executive Director of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. Gentlemen, thank you for your hospitality. Now, since One World is the theme of the Miss Universe pageant this year, we wondered what subject could we choose for a musical number that would inspire women from 73 different countries and 5 continents speaking 38 different languages. And we asked them, and they told us. And now, here they are, live on our stage with the reigning Miss Universe, Mona Grudt, to pay tribute, Las Vegas style, to a subject that inspires women everywhere.
Men! Yes, all of us agree. Every she should have a he. Nothing you can say can tear me away from my guy. My guy. Nothing you can do can make me untrue to my guy. Can't help loving that man of mine. I've got an island in the Pacific, and everything about it is terrific. I've got the sun to tan me, palms to fan me, and an occasional man. Give me some men who are stout-hearted men, and I'll soon give you 10,000. Nasty, nasty boys, don't ever change. Oh, you nasty boys. Some night to dine on my fine Finn and Hattie. I just adore. He's asking for more, but my heart belongs. Oh, my man, I love you so, my man. Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be mine.
Ladies, that was great. You look beautiful, beautiful. You know, tonight the new Miss Universe will be taking home much more than just the crown itself. She will take home cash and gifts worth over $200,000. And here's the reigning Miss Universe, Mona Grudt, to show us what awaits our winner.
Great stuff, and there's more. Miss Universe also receives her choice of a 1991 Buick Regal Custom Sedan or a $10,000 cash award, whichever suits her lifestyle. And she'll go to Bangkok, Thailand for the pageant next year, where she'll pass her crown on to Miss Universe 1992. Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, evening gown competition is coming up. We had the time, we had the gowns, we thought we'd get in the mood.
You look so pretty.
So do you, Angela. We're having a great time up here. Hope you're enjoying it as well. All right, so many of the semifinalists have modeling experience. Surely that will aid them all in this category.
Yes, of course we have to look out for Miss Mexico. She became first in the preliminaries. You know, actually, Miss Netherlands and Miss USSR met buying gowns in Holland. Isn't that coincidental? And the evening gown of Miss France is made out of leather. It's very unusual.
Yeah, it is a spectacular gown. There's some gorgeous ones. We hope you'll stay tuned. You'll see those beautiful gowns next in the most glamorous part of the night, the evening gown competition.
Las Vegas is a glamorous city, and we're about to make it even more glamorous with 10 beautiful women wearing 10 beautiful gowns of their own choice. Now, this is the last round of our semifinal competition, and it's been a Miss Universe tradition that wherever the pageant travels in the world, the contestants are joined by girls of various national backgrounds who serve as their little sisters. Here now, those very special little ladies to set the mood.
Light my way, you brighten all my nights and make my day. You are my star, and even more, you are the friend that I've been waiting for. And if I start to lose my way, I search the sky and find out where you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1991 Miss Universe evening gown competition beginning with Miss Jamaica.
You are my star. I look at you and feel my secret wishes coming true. You are my star. I'm not alone, now that I have one of my very own. And
Miss France.
the clouds appear and cover all the other stars, there are. I look up to you and you shine through, because you are my star.
Miss Yugoslavia.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Everything your heart desires will come to you. When your heart
Miss Paraguay.
is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do, fate is kind, fate is kind. She brings
Miss Curacao.
the sweet fulfillment of
Miss USSR. Miss Venezuela. Netherlands. Miss USA. Miss Mexico. And that concludes our 1991 evening gown competition and semifinals. Thank you, ladies.
This part of the night. Those little girls are so precious. They just steal my heart. I bet some of them will show up at this contest around the year maybe 2006. Okay, let's see how the judges scored the evening gown competition. Here's our recap. Well, you heard the crowd. The judges thought so too. Miss Mexico is out in front, followed very, very closely by Miss USSR and Miss Venezuela. Now the scores from the swimsuit, interview, and evening gown competitions will be added. And when we return, we'll learn, based on the composite scores, who the 6 finalists are for Miss Universe 1991. We'll be right back after this word from Secret. We are having such a great time. The audience here in Vegas is doing the wave. We're going to learn who the 6 finalists are in just a few moments. But first, we'd like to take you on a tour. Now, everybody knows Las Vegas is the gaming capital of the world, but this international resort city has a lot more to offer, and the reigning Miss Universe, Mona Grudt, is here to show us around.
Welcome to Las Vegas, the city of lights, fun, fantasy, and illusion.
When the sun goes down, this city becomes a sparkling oasis in the desert. The stars shine not only in the sky, but in the city's hotels, cabarets, and showrooms, making Las Vegas the place for light entertainment. like this little number in your closet? These fabulous costumes are worn every night by beautiful women who've come from all over the world to be part of the city's nightlife. They are the Las Vegas showgirls. From downtown to the Strip, the lavish extravaganzas thrilled over 20 million visitors last year alone. Daytime in Las Vegas offers a wonderful variety of activities, from taking in the natural beauty of Red Rock Canyon to teeing off at one of the city's golf courses. The sun shines 320 days a year. Perfect weather for swimming and catching some rays. If you enjoy skiing, hiking, or just want to do a bit of sightseeing, Mont Charleston offers year-round recreation. A short drive from the city, you'll discover Lake Mead and breathtaking Hoover Dam, recognized as one of the greatest engineering feats of man.
When you come to Las Vegas, bring the children. What kid wouldn't love splashing down the water slides at Wet n Wild Park?
At the new Lead Discovery Museum for Children, learning is a real hands-on experience. And so is feeding time at the Southern Nevada Zoo. For the kid in all of us, there's the Liberace Museum, housing the famous entertainers, rare pianos, lavish wardrobe, classic cars, and of course, a candelabra or two.
But of course, the biggest thrill in Las Vegas is trying your luck in the casinos of some of the world's most luxurious hotels. Las Vegas is a city like no other. With 24 hours of excitement every day, Las Vegas is a resort with something for everyone.
Thank you, Mona. We've all enjoyed ourselves here. Right now, let's go back to the stage. We'll find out who the 6 finalists are.
Now we've arrived at the next crucial point of the evening. Please welcome back our semifinalists as we prepare to choose the 6 lucky ladies who'll go on to the finals. Now, audience, you have seen everything the judges have seen tonight in order to arrive at their decision. And if I may, sir, have the printout. Thank you. I have to see now whether you're going to agree with the choices. This is the list of scores. I'll read the names again, ladies, in random order. Good luck to all of you. First name is Miss Venezuela. Miss Netherlands. Miss USA. Three names remain. One of the 3 is Miss Jamaica. There are only 2 more. Miss Mexico. One remains, and it is Miss USSR. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 finalists for the title of Miss Universe 1991.
Yes, the tension is mounting. Everybody gets nervous at this point in the evening. The pressure is especially on the judges. The next step is to narrow the field to 3 candidates. Now, once again, all previous scores are erased. The 6 finalists begin anew on equal footing.
And now, to keep everyone in suspense, no one will see the scores in the next 2 rounds of competition. You can play judge at home and try to pick the winner.
Okay, the judges get to quiz these girls coming up next. Who do you think is really doing well and really fast on their feet?
Well, Lisa, how can we not talk about Mexico? She won all 3 competitions. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. We're liberating here. I don't hear a thing you're saying. And Miss USSR, she's so sweet. She really charms them all. And of course, Miss Netherlands. I told you she's funny. You have no idea what she's gonna say.
You're right. It adds a real spark of spontaneity to this whole contest. Well, we've got a race on our hands. Stay with us because the judges' questions will narrow it down to the final 3 candidates for Miss Universe 1991. Right after this word from Pert.
We're back live in Las Vegas, and we're about to take another step toward choosing Miss Universe 1991. This is the judges' questions, and in this bowl here are the names of all of our judges. Each finalist in turn will draw a judge's name and respond to a question which that judge has prepared and will ask her personally. Each young lady has 20 seconds to complete her answer, and as the judges vote to select the final 3 candidates, they'll consider not only the answers to these questions, they'll also be reminded by instant replay pictures of how each young lady looked earlier in the swimsuit and evening gown competitions. You judges are ready, I'm sure. The ladies are awaiting. Miss Venezuela, please. Por favor. Select the question, please. This question comes from judge number 5, Barbara Lauren. Barbara, may I have your question, please?
Hi. Do you think it's really possible for a male-female relationship to be an equal partnership?
¿Tú crees que es verdaderamente posible que una relación entre un hombre y una mujer sea algo de igualdad?
Igual.
Sí, para mí sí, ya que yo creo que las mujeres también trabajamos, estudiamos y nos preparamos como el hombre. Claro, siempre por lo menos en alguna carrera o algo muy difícil, no, la mujer no lo podrá hacer, pero yo creo que más difícil que tener un hijo y pasar por 9 meses, eso es bastante.
Gracias.
Yes. In my opinion, I believe that it can be because women study, they prepare themselves, and they have jobs like men do, although in a very hard job, a woman may not be able to. However, what is harder than having a child and raising one?
You're remarkable. Thank you very much. Please wait a moment.
Jacqueline has dreamed of being Miss Universe since she was 8 and saw Miss Venezuela win. She even practiced by running around the house in a little cape and crown.
All right, thank you very much. Would you rejoin the others? Miss Netherlands, would you come forward and pick a question from the bowl? Stir them up a little bit here, Select. This is from judge number 6, Christophe. Christophe, may I have your question, please?
Surely. If you thought someone was hiring you just for your looks, would you take the job?
Just for your looks.
Well, it's about what kind of job it is. I mean, if they give me a job like a designer, I can design my own clothes. Well, I think I will take advantage of that. And if I really need a job, I will take it, probably too. But I will have a limit. I mean, if they will touch me or something, I will say, okay, goodbye.
Thank you very much. Please wait.
Pauline's family has been touring the United States in a car with a big sign that says, Pauline loves the USA. Now they're here, hoping the judges love her.
Thank you very much. Please join the others. Miss USA, please come forward. Dig into the bowl. This question comes from judge number 8, Nadia Komanic. Nadia, may we have your question, please?
Yes. As more women become world leaders, what special qualities do you think they bring to their jobs?
I think that the women of today, especially here, now in the 90s, are extremely dedicated, very confident, and sure of themselves. And in order, I think it's very important to have those qualities to carry off that confidence in no matter what type of job that they do.
Thank you very much. Please wait just a moment.
When Kelly won Miss USA, an F-15 fighter plane was named for her at McConnell Air Force Base in Kansas. I wonder what they'll do if she wins tonight.
Thank you, Miss USA. Miss Jamaica is next, please. You take a question from the bowl. This one comes from judge number 4, Jorge Rivero. Jorge, may we have your question, please?
If you had the opportunity to learn about your future, would you like to know?
No, I wouldn't. I like living my life day by day. I think it's more exciting and more challenging. My life comes naturally, and I'd like to live it that way, just day by day, and enjoy it each day as it comes.
Thank you very much. Please wait just a moment.
Kimberly says she's lived out of a suitcase working as a model. If she becomes Miss Universe, I don't think she'll mind traveling a bit more.
Miss Jamaica, thank you very much. Miss Mexico, please. Translator, please. This question comes from judge number 1, Jose Luis Rodriguez. Jose, may we have the question, please?
Everyone wants to be successful. How will you know when you're successful?
Wish a translation?
Well, I got the question.
Okay.
Well, I think the thing we look most in life is being happy, and I think I will be successful when I'm happy. I'm happy right now, and I'm feeling successful in this moment. So when you smile, when you give a hand to someone that need it, I think you're successful.
Thank you very much. Please wait a moment.
Lupita says she's so busy that her idea of a romantic evening would be just to talk with her boyfriend. If she's busy now, imagine her schedule as Miss Universe.
Thank you very much. Miss USSR, please. Begin to the bowl. All right. This comes from judge number 3, Ku Ledesma. Ku, may we have your question?
What is the most important advice your mother ever gave to you?
My mother never gave me not important advice. She always gave me very important and very good advice. And she told me the most important advice. She told me that I have to do everything. I have to try do everything in my life by myself. Otherwise, I will be nothing. And I tried to do this. And
thank you very much. Please wait a moment.
Julia says she loves Las Vegas, especially all the lights and all the money. She'll have lots of both if she becomes Miss Universe tonight.
Thank you very much. Would you please join the other ladies? Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the judges' questions for our 6 finalists.
Oh, Angela, a tough call. They were all very poised. Really puts you on the spot. I have no clue. Who do you think the 3 will be?
I don't know, Lisa, but I know I have to answer this. My gosh. I would say Miss USSR, Miss Mexico, and Miss Netherlands.
Netherlands was very funny.
Yes, and if they touch me, I'm out of here.
That's right. All right, who do you think at home? Well, stay tuned. We will reveal the final 3 candidates for Miss Universe 1991. That's right after this word from Cam A.
First there were 73, then there were 10, then 6. Now we must choose the final 3 candidates for Miss Universe 1991. Ladies, to have come this far, you're truly exceptional. You're all wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. Now, congratulations to all of you. I will read these final 3 in random order once again. The first name is Miss USSR. Miss Netherlands. The final name belongs to Miss Mexico. One of these 3 will be the new Miss Universe.
Look at that. Miss Mexico is so cool, and Netherlands just can't contain herself. You were right again.
Yes, well, yes.
That experience pays off. Okay, we're ready for the final question. This is the most nerve-wracking moment of the evening.
Yes, imagine being put on a spot in front of 600 million people. It's quite terrifying.
They're doing well with the pressure, though. This is the last chance that the final 3 have to impress those judges. Let's see what happens.
Ladies, this is the last round of competition, the final question. We'll ask each of you the very same question. They will have 20 seconds to answer. To be fair, to make sure we'll put the other two candidates so they don't hear, we're going to ask Miss Netherlands, Miss Mexico, please go to the booth there. We'll play some music for you. Excuse me. There we go. Would you come over here? All right, hold on. Here is the final question. Everyone gets the same. The ladies are in there, yes. What is the most difficult problem facing your country today? What do you think should be done about it?
Could you please reword it for me?
Yes. The USSR has problems. What is the most important problem, and what do you hope will happen? What will we do about it? Relax, relax.
Well, I hope all problem in my country is over. Now everything is free, and well, people are happy, and I'm happy. It is it.
That's okay. Thank you very, very much. Please come over this way. Miss Netherlands. Same question for everybody. Shh. What is the most difficult problem facing your country today, and what do you think should be done about it?
Well, I think the most terrible problem we've got is the milieu. How do you say it? I'm sorry.
We have a translator in the audience.
It's my daddy. He always tells me. It's the nature. We have to keep it clean. And we try to do our best in Holland, but our problem is that not all the world is doing this. It's such a good something. We want to keep this world. So let's do it together.
Thank you very much. Would you please join over here? Miss Mexico. Senor. This is the same question everyone has received. What is the most difficult problem facing your country today, and what do you think should be done about it?
Well, I think the most recently thing we have in the hands is the free trade. We are working on it. And I think it will be hard for my country because we have to compete with a very advanced technology from other countries that are regions than that we are. But I know we're gonna make it. I know we are a big country and our people is great. So I feel hope with my people.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ladies, very, very much. You all did well. Now we come to the most difficult moment of the night for the judges, the big decision, and each contestant, as they step forward, the judges will vote one last time, giving each young woman a ranking of 3, 2, or 1 as they vote for the second runner-up, the first runner-up, or the new Miss Universe. And we will begin with Miss USSR. Julia must be thrilled to be in the final three. This is only the second year USSR has competed. Miss Netherlands. Pauline must be hoping that lightning strikes twice because Angela Visser won from the Netherlands just 2 years ago. Miss Mexico. Lupita's from Baja California, comes to the States often. This trip would make her Mexico's first Miss Universe. And that completes our competition.
They have all competed so well, but this is it. One young woman's life is about to change forever. We'll find out who she is right after this word from CoverGirl, the official cosmetic of the Miss Universe pageant.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for Angela Visser, for Lisa Gibbons, for the new Miss Universe, Dick Clark. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Portions of this program were recorded.